Ben Smith, Robert Smith, Ben Miller, Ben McKenzie, Ben Kingsley, Ben Miller, Ben Simmons, Ben Stein. Who are we looking for? Ben Shepard. I knew I'd done it. There's two. There's two of them. Bloody two of them. Look, it didn't find Ben Shepard. I don't know why, because both of them are spelt correctly. Ben Shepard. Paste. Fails forensics. Look. Come back to class. So they say that this is Steve Irwin. Let's just bring up a picture of Steve Irwin, shall we? Quickly. Steve Irwin. Remember, Jimmy Savile would sooner have you believe that she's a paedophile rather than she's a woman. That's the story that they put out. There are people out there that believe Steve Irwin. Let's bring this down. Watch. I want to get a big picture. Let's bring it to a big picture. Let's get a good picture of you, Steve. She's really feminine, this one, isn't she? Steve Irwin with the hot dog eating mouth. Look. Hot dog formed. Pink lips. Close to eyes. I want a real close picture of your face. There, that'll do. Steve Irwin. Can we get a single picture? Mother and daughter. Very similar. See, this one looks more like Steve Backshall than Mummy does. This one, because she's had the jaw implant. Steve Irwin didn't have a jaw implant. She got a soft rounded jaw look with hamster cheeks. This one had the jawline infitted. Closer eyes, small dentures, high set ears, widest hairline, widow's peak. Can we get a better picture of that? There. There's Steve Irwin's face. There's Steve Backshall's face. You want me to believe that that is that? You got no chance. Let's get a bigger picture of Steve. There we go. You want me to believe this one with absolutely no jawbone, because she hasn't had a jawbone implant, versus the one with the jawbone implant is the same person. You have got no effing chance. That is not Steve Irwin. I don't care what anybody says. You're a lunatic. You're Dodson, son of Manco, Debbie Dodson. What a twat. I slept with Dimebag Darrell. Dimebag Darrell is on stage having a baby, you fat... Oh, never mind. Get myself wind up, look. Pudgy nose, closer eyes, crow's feet, eyes set ears. No jawbone, no Adam's apple, no trachea. Steve Irwin is not Steve Backshall. They're not even close. They're not even close. This one's way bigger. Doing the Masonic triad hand signs. Steve Backshall. Young. This was Steve Backshall young. There she is. That's her young. Let's get a close-up of that face. Can we get a better one than that? That's the only one. Steve Backshall young there, right? Look. You can see it. Let's get Steve Irwin young. This just screws them all up the minute you go to pictures of them when they're young. Bing. That right there with a soft rounded jawbone, the blonde hair, the base and haircut, Steve Irwin versus Steve Backshall. You've got no chance. You see, this is what rips the Steve Irwin Backshall bollocks apart. Morgan Freeman is Jimi Hendrix. You just go to young pictures. Go to a young picture of them both and you'll disperse the lie in an instant. And you'll know whoever's telling you this is lying. Steve Backshall is definitely without... I'll bet you both my testicles and all the pennies I've got in the bank that this is not Steve Irwin. Never has been, never will be. She's got a squarer jaw. She's a bigger girl. She's got different coloured eyes. Yeah, you can get coloured contact lenses. They're a natural eyes. I don't care what you say. They're not. She's not wearing contact lenses. The body does fool you. I agree. When you first start looking at these FTMs, the six-pack, the Adonis belt, once you start looking at the skeleton though, the clavicles are really thin and short, look, maybe 6 inches most. Tiny shoulder. The arm itself is hanging away from the body, look, on both sides, look. The shoulder pushes the arm away from the hips. When a woman isn't naturally big, her arms hang like this anyway. That's a pair of titties. Look, this titty is smaller than that titty. Look, she got one titty bigger than the other titty. It's a woman's trait. Women have one breast, one nipple bigger than the other. Where's that picture of him flexing? Steve Back. Oh, let's get rid of Young. That's what's doing it. Where's the picture of him flexing? Gutted. I can't